Good morning. Morning, guys. How are you today? In this amazing Monday of January. Today, I would like to share with you my one of my worst experience in the business life, especially in real estate. In fact, uh, I started to I started my first real estate transaction, my first real estate operation on 2019. In 2019, I started to study. I started to visit like properties, visiting properties, make offers, and something like that. But as everybody knows, is in 2020, in 2020, just the virus came and everything was stuck. So, but in 2020, after many offer that I made, I got my first deal. And today I would like to share with you all my mistakes in my first real estate transaction and how I was risking to lose everything. So actually, I started this real estate transaction. I told you in 2020. Yeah, I just bought the property in August in August 2020, and I started to the renovating works in September. And this was like the apartment was a ground floor on the ground floor in Italy, in the ground floor in a very how to say bad district, high Christopher. How are you? Um, in this maybe wrong district in Italy, and yeah, I started to design some plans, to change and to increase the value of the property. Uh, so we started to I just hired a company for the maintenance work. So we just demolished the walls. We get new plumbings. We get new electric, you know, and so. But anyway, um, my first that's one of the lessons that I started to that I learned immediately. We started the renovating works in September 2020, and my first sorry, I flipped this. Somebody's talking me on WhatsApp. So okay, but let's get some. Um, yeah, my first offer just came in December. So few months later, and without any broker, uh, I remember she offered me like 38K for that apartment, and I was a bit shocked because my how to say um, my income statement, my budget, my income statement was so different. So in my mind, as a beginner, I was planning to earn more and more. Okay, so I remember my first income statement. I was thinking to my expectation was to sell at 59K. You know, I remember I bought at 15K. I bought this small apartment, 15K, yeah, around 15K. So my idea was to sell after my market analysis, but as a beginner marketing analysis. So I made a lot of mistakes, and I think that this is maybe making mistakes is one of my best lessons that I would like to share with you. So uh, make mistakes in a faster way can lead you to achieve better results because you are making experience. The most important thing is okay, when you make mistakes, just stop it and ask yourself, okay, what I did of wrong, what's my mistake, what I can learn from this lesson, from this experience. So so just come back to my first offer. In my first offer, she offered me 38K. Okay, 38K after like 2 or 3 months later that I started. So, uh, but I was very greedy at it. I was very avid, and I refused that offer because in my mind I could sell at a more price. Okay, sorry, maybe just a flight. You can hear the flight, the airplane sound. Mm. But anyway, it was December 2020, and I refused this offer. So because in my mind, okay, I can sell in a more price because also because of I was manipulating, I was brainwashed from the real estate brokers. So and but that after that, guys, I had maybe the worst um, the worst months of my life because after that refusing offer, it's like the domino effect, when things went south, and why this? Because I started to the visit on my apartment just decreased a lot. Okay, no more, no more interest in my apartment, in my property. Second, uh, a guy, was interested to buy it, and he just asked me to bring all the documents to his notary, and I was thinking to sell to him this my property, but instead of that, my documents and my property was stuck for more than 1 month just for checking these documents, checking the plan, checking this stuff. And at the end of the day, this guy just refused to buy this property. So I wasted 1 month and a half. So it was very bad. Um, Even if the price was similar, yes, it was 38K. I remember. Yeah, the price was similar than the last offer, but he refused to buy. So we just arrived there like in March 2020, and the property, the visiting, the people, no more people was interested in visiting my property. So I started to change the price on a lower price. So from 59 to 51, 49, 55, 42K until 39K. And I remember it was like in June 2020. I got a guy just got in contact with me, and he offered me 34, 31, 31K. No, he offered me first 34K. Remember, in December, the previous lady, the first lady, just offered me 38K cash without any mortgage, so very fast, and I refused it. Uh, More than 6 months later, a guy offered me 31K, and my expectation as a beginner in real estate, I was thinking to sell at 59. So think about it. And so at the time, I was really thinking that I was very scared at the time because I was losing money. I spent a lot. I spent for renovating to renovate the property. I bought some furniture to let people buy it and just started immediately to rent it. So it was very bad time. But I learned that better a few dominant ones and at once. I mean, sometimes we are so greedy, and in the business life, speed, velocity, the timing is very important. So sometimes, especially in this experience, what I learned that I wasted more than 7 months. Okay, I wasted money because from 38 to 31, I wasted money. I wasted time, and in this time, for example, if I sold the property in December, I can maybe I could find better opportunities in January, February, March. Okay, uh, um, instead of sleepless nights. So, but it's experience. I mean, it was my first real estate experience. I made a lot of mistakes, and but sometimes, guys, I think that one of the most important thing is try to understand what I'm learning from this experience. And I learned a lot from this, my first real estate experience. I, in all this time, so starting from September, I bought in August, but I started basically in September. So from September to the closing, was like in July. So almost 1 year to buy, renovate, and sell this property. But I learned a lot of lessons, and the first lesson is timing. Sometimes we have to. Um, I learned many lessons, but I just I just would like to share you some of that. Uh, First of all, is that sometimes we are so greedy. And we prefer to earn more money instead of time. And but sometimes, especially in the business life, time is more important than money. So at that time, I understood that next time, for the next real estate and for the next business opportunities, if someone just offered me a lower price that I was in my income statement, I just can actually I just can stop and make some decision, a different decision, just because I can understand. Okay, I'm earning less than my expectation, but um, I'm earning fast. I'm cruising fast this business. Okay, so this is the first lesson. The second lesson was that I was so generous in my income statement, and this is a huge mistake that people used to do, especially in real estate. People used to have high expectation, but when the property is on the market and people start to visit your property and start to make offers, you really understand, okay, how much people can afford to pay that property. Sometimes people think that my property worth 100K, but when the property is on the market, they just realize that people are would like to spend like 50K, 60K, 40K. So what's the real value? What's how the property works? It's just what market wants to pay that property. It's not you. The value of the property is not made by you, but is made by your market. So by the market. So I learned this huge lessons. I risked to, yeah. At the end of the day, I didn't lose a lot of money, but I was losing my self confidence. I was losing power of sleep in my days, in my months. Uh, you know, I was very, very confused at the time. I was very, very, I was not focused on the other my business side businesses because uh, one part of my brain was always thinking to that uh, that huge mistake that I had, and I invested all my money there. So if the real estate uh, took like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, I get stuck all my all my money there, okay, at that time. And it was so stressful. It was so stressful moment, and but I learned a lot. I learned a lot, and just for you guys, I hope that sometimes we have to be less generous in the income and more generous in the expenses that we are going to pay for the renovating real estate in the real estate works. That's, for example, in the next real estate uh, transaction that I did, I avoided this kind of mistakes and I earned more money. But it's just because of the experience. So my suggestion, my advice is make mistakes is good. Make mistakes is part of the game. And it's stupid in my opinion to make always the same mistakes. But when you make a mistake, you have to ask yourself, okay, Joe, I made this mistake. Great. Oh, not so great. But what life is teaching me? What life would like to teaching me by this experience? And your awareness just increases and you just can be more confident. But my suggestion is make fast mistakes. Okay, better 100 mistakes every day, but 100 new lessons in your life. Okay, so sometimes people used to make like avoiding mistakes, hate mistakes, because it's maybe it's also because from your culture, our family, our school, that is not encouraging us to make mistakes. Okay, but making mistakes is means make mistake means improve your life, improve yourself, improve your skills, improve your self confidence, improve your experience. Okay, but of course it's stupid to make always the same mistake. Okay, I can do one time a mistake. Okay, I could do twice, not so good. But if I make for 3 times the same mistake, sorry man, you have some problems, huge problems to fix. Okay, but generally when you make mistake, uh, don't be scared. I mean, it's just a moment. Just take your time to better analyze that kind of experience, that kind of mistake, and try to understand what life is teaching me from this mistake and how can I avoid to repeat that mistake. Okay, so that's the story of my first real estate transaction. That's the story how I was risking to lose everything at my first game. And I don't know if you guys have some similar experience in that, but it's quite impressive um, what happened at the time. I still remember how hard were that months, and I hope that this story can encourage you to improve your uh, your approach to the business life, and encourage you to looking for new roads, new ways of improve your life. Okay, so give to you the opportunity to make mistakes, make fast mistakes fast um, and fast lessons. Okay, mis- try to learn lessons from your mistakes. Okay, so the income from your mistakes should be the lessons of life lessons. Okay, so thank you to be here today. Uh, oh, almost, yeah, already 20 minutes. I still have to finish my American coffee. I hope you enjoyed today. If you have any specific topic that you would like to talk, some topics, some specific topic that you would like to go more in a deep content, just share, just comment below these videos, and I will read it, and I will ask to my team to just share with me the best comments, the best topic that I can focus on. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and have a great day. Bye bye. See you next time.